Thursday, October 16th, 2025. Let's stand for the pledge. Madam Secretary, have roll, please.
Chairman John Eric Hoover.
Here.
Vice Chairwoman Caroline Gonzalez. Here. Member Steve Sherdell. Let the record show Member Sherdell is absent from today's meeting. Member Laura Knoll. Here. Member Brooke Mayer. Let the record show that Member Mayer is absent from today's meeting. And Member Kim Carey. I'm here.
Thank you. Did she not call you? Forget to.
And City Manager Member Andrew Butterfield.
Here. Let the record show he's here. Oh, you're good. Okay. We have no minutes, so move right along to the comments from the general public. I'll open up any comments from the general public. Well, state your name and address for the record.
Oh, yes, Thomas Lombardo, 88 Dayton Avenue, Spring Hill, Florida, 34606.
What do you got?
No, just letting you know everything is running properly and we're ready to go. Everything's pretty much just like last time. We have the same area as last time. I've been doing communication with Amy with Walmart, so she's excited. She put all types of flyers also.
Okay.
Walmart and stuff to help market the trunk or treat.
Okay.
As well as the commercial.
Perfect. Okay. And we actually got that on community business. So if you want to take a seat real quick, we'll go through the thing. We'll have you come back up.
Perfect.
All right. And next up is comments from the committee members. I'll start. Let's start with my right with our newest addition, Member Knoll. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Sorry.
Member Butterfield.
No general comments.
Member Carey.
The only thing I wanted to mention is maybe we need to, when Nancy updates that resolution, how many meetings are missed and also how many for quorum.
Yeah, I will have a conversation with her about that. So we can get that changed.
Yeah.
I thought it may not be on our list. It seemed like I'd ask her to do that, but I'll check.
And also the number of missed meetings at what time you
I will.
remove someone.
Yeah, so I will say Brooke specifically, because she hasn't been to a meeting yet. I know she's got some conflicts, and on this particular meeting, I'd ask her what her schedule was before we scheduled it. But I think Caroline had already wanted to have it before that's why it was this day. So she probably just couldn't
before
make
the 18th that we were saying, right?
Yeah, before this car show.
The car show,
Because
yeah.
when I gave Ashley a couple of dates, I think it was today and next Tuesday and whatever, but you'd kind of already set this one. So it was a good idea, obviously, to have it before the car show. So it could have been the conflict, but yeah, we'll straighten that out. Vice Chairwoman Gonzalez.
All I wanted to mention was to set like meeting dates before we leave so that we have it already on the schedule.
Yeah.
Because this one we didn't have it. So just so we get in the habit of it, like before we leave.
Yeah, no,
our next meeting
it was we kind of forgot that when we
Yeah.
convened.
Yeah.
So we definitely did. And actually, it really needs to be kind of a standing meeting, I think. So why don't we, at the end of the meeting, we'll figure out what's good for everybody to make it a standing meeting, and we can always change it if we need to.
Yes.
Anything else? Okay. I as well don't have anything. I do have something. So obviously some of our events will have a charity component to it. And so I did have a brief conversation with Nancy, and we did a little discussion at the last council meeting. I don't know if you saw it, Kim, but she's in the process of drafting that resolution. And there's a couple things that you have to do when you select a charity in there is basically you have to show that the money goes to city residents somehow. They have to show that whatever. I forget what the other thing was. You remember, Andy, with it?
Two-part test. To city residents, it benefits.
So it benefits the city, and I think you have to show the time. Maybe that's what it was. That it benefits the city as public use of funds, good use of funds, and that the
And
ties back to that via some
so,
kind of reporting or something.
so the example is if we give money to a rehab facility, it services our city. It doesn't even have to be in our city, but it services our city. And then those funds should be earmarked to people from our city, not from another county.
Yeah. So something along those lines. So
A two-part test.
and so with that, obviously, one of the things I was thinking of for the next mayor's ball, and I wanted, as we do that, and I know we're going to talk about future events too, but and so I'll get to it there. But you know, that was going to be a charitable event. I was thinking about Tumble Towers being a part of that one because I want to look at doing that the next one to benefit first responders, and it could be tied into that. But that might be something that we couldn't do because of these rules, whatever. So I was going to talk to them and see how that would work. But anyway, more to come on that. But we've got to get that resolution in place. I will also say too that I've got some more information on the Centennial Rum that's finished. It's all packaged up. Catches is going to be the retail point to distribute that. I've got the list of like 60 some people that signed up over the Centennial, and so Mike Lowe called me today with Catches, and so he's reaching out to the distributor who's going to do it to get it to him, and he's going to let me know once he has that in house, and then what I told him is that what we'll probably do is once I know that he has it, I'll send out an email to everybody that's on that list to say it's in. If you're still interested in getting a bottle, you got first rights to get one. And then we'll probably set a time frame at Catches to do that, like maybe 6 to 9 on a Wednesday night or something or whatever. So we'll set that up, and those people will be able to come out and get that. And then if there's after that, we can either have another one, or we just have it, make an announcement to city level. Hey, there's still rum available. You go to Catches at your leisure and pick it up. So we'll figure that out. But
Will we have some on Saturday?
so that's the thing. The liquor license that Catches has, it has to be sold out of the restaurant.
Okay.
And so I was hoping that they could do it at the event, but they can't. So we don't have a way to do that. You got to get a special event license, and unfortunately, Point Distillery didn't have that license to do that either. So, but that was the intent, was hopefully selling it at the car show. So like I said, Catches is going to be the distribution point, and we'll have to set up some windows of time to get that out. But I wanted to make sure that we get those people that signed up.
And how many bottles do we have?
So there will be 96 available. We have 100 bottles, and I'll share that as well. I shared at the council meeting. So alcohol, the whole thing is there's a lot of rules, right? And so the distillery can't sell less than a full case to a distributor. So in a case of 6. And so you get 16 cases is 96, and you have a case with 4 for the 100. And so there was what they had to do was they had to sample that out, basically. And so they sampled it out to me. And the reason that they did that was that the tags, so I purchased out of my own pocket the wood tags, all the little twine things that puts on a bottle. I purchased the engraving equipment to do all the tags. I spent my full weekend actually doing that because I can do 8 at a time. It took like 13 or some hours to do them all. So I got a lot of time and money invested in that. And so they gave me the 4 bottles. So and one of those bottles, which is number 25, that I took since the anniversary of the city was founded in 1925, and 2025 was our centennial. I got number 25, and I donated that to the city at Tuesday's council meeting. So that's going to be here in the case. And then I have number 1, number 100, and number 70. And so the 70 is my year of my birth. And so all the other numbers are available. And we also have a couple people that want to get us, I know Sal for one to get, Sal and you want to get. Did you ever decide on what you wanted?
What number?
Yeah. Okay, good. So that's another reason. Notify the ones that signed up, and then the people that wanted certain numbers, get that all taken care of before we open it up to the masses.
Are we gonna have, because I thought about it then for the car show, since we're gonna have like a tent, that if we can have what we had in this one of the Centennial festivals, was it like a sample bottle or something that we showed, and if there is, oh sorry, if there is more available, then we could have like a sign up.
Yeah, at the car show. So obviously, I have a bottle I can bring up,
Okay.
and and we can have that list. We could add to technically, I
Right.
guess.
And we can just tell them, it's not guaranteed. However, if there is availability and
Well,
it's available,
if they are on that sheet, that would guarantee a bottle. So we could
Up to 96. Well,
up to 96, right?
okay, yeah.
minus a few
And then if
minutes.
there's more people, then they're on a waiting list. If someone says no, then they can go and move up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Is that,
Okay.
if there's 63 or 4, I think on there now, whatever. Some of them may not answer back or whatever. And then there's also people that want more than one bottle, and
Right.
we talked about just restricted to one per person. And then you can always, and what I told Michael Catches, I said if somebody wants more than one bottle, wait list them, and then if there's any bottles, whatever, then you can go down and wait list in order to see if they can get that second bottle.
Right.
Because the goal is to get rid of all that we don't want.
If we do get rid of it all, are we able to buy more? Or is Catches able to get more?
So as of right now, no, that's it.
Okay.
Unless we go forward with Point Distillery and decide to do a regular run of it, which I would like to see us do that, but that's still up in the air.
Okay.
So we have to
Okay.
we'll decide that. But we'll see how this goes first, which I'm assuming they're going to sell out, and then
Sure.
obviously, the city attorney doesn't like the whole idea anyway. So we'll have to cross that bridge. But I can tell you, I would like to see us make that a regular thing. That's something staple in the city. Not staple, it's not the right word, but a neat thing that we have here that would be in the local bars that people could buy and have. It's just, but it is alcohol, and and then I want to tie it so that the proceeds, the city's not going to make anything on it. That we continue to fund these alcohol substance abuse programs, and that helps the rest of the city. And we have this. I'll say this too. PAR right here in Washington is exactly that. They're in the city, and so once we make that decision, I would hope that it might be them. And I don't know if there's any others in the city. Do you know
It's
if
not
any?
alcohol, but it's a substance abuse. It's over by Pam's. Well, they were over by Pam's.
Oh, in that shopping center there.
Yeah,
But they just do like substance in general.
substance abuse. Yeah, I think it was.
Would include alcohol,
methadone,
probably.
Too, yeah.
I don't know specifically what PAR does. If they actually,
Mhm.
if not, it might be the same thing.
Same thing.
And so maybe if obviously the ones that are actually in the city, I'd like to focus on them because that helps us show that it services the city, and then they just have to work out the proceeds from that. Actually helping 50% of city residents or whatever they need to do.
And obviously, they wouldn't be limited if we did get more. Only the ones that we have right now are the limited edition.
Right. You would drop
it
the
would
limit
not,
off to be Centennial Edition, and we just have something regular. It'd probably have to go back to the state or whatever to approve the label change. But after that, it's I think they could still do that same blend and everything. Everything would be the same.
We would just need to change the label from limited edition to Centennial Edition.
And so these were all hand labeled so that there's a little. The bottles have a seam on there, and so there's a little keystone at the bottom of the bottle. And when they process, sorry, I should look over there. When they process that, they don't process the machine that's rolling. Those labels get put, however, right? Well, these were hand labeled to make sure that they were lined up, so that keystone is on the very back, lined up, and so the seams on the side, and so it was done well. Also, going forward, we probably we want to make it so they can do production without having to intensive hand labeling or whatever. But so the bottle may
Be different.
well, it could be the same bottle. It just that keystone may not end up if they it might be in the front, might be on the side. Not a big deal. But the idea behind those in the future would be those would be consumed,
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
So not as important. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge once these limited ones are gone. So anyway, also wanted to share that with y'all. I think that's it. Did I ask you? Did you have anything?
Yes.
No? Okay. Okay, moving right along to committee business. Item number 1, discussion of October car show trunk or treat event. Also, we got a little bit of synopsis there. Did you have anything on the board to?
No, I just wanted to find out like what we're doing. We're gonna have a tent. Obviously, I'm more than willing to be there in the tent. Are we gonna be selling things? Like, what is our plan?
Yeah, so we originally talked about we got some T-shirts left. We've got coins
Coins.
left that we can sell, and also we can probably bring the bottle out and get some more interest in that. We do need somebody to man. I'll be there the entire time.
Yeah. And
so
I'll be there too the entire time.
If we are selling stuff, we're gonna have to have Adam give us a cash box and some
Yeah.
change too.
Can you check with Adam tomorrow on that to get a cash box?
So would it be cash only, or are we able to take credit card too?
Cash only. We did have the ability to do that when there was some donation stuff we did through the chamber, but for this it'd be cash only.
Cash only. Okay. And how much for the t-shirts again?
I think they were 15, right?
Yeah.
15.
I want to say 15. And the coins were
10.
10. Okay. Coins were
And the room was 50.
10, and that was 50. And that's for the sign up.
Let's say TJ didn't request it, but our police and fire are taking the initiative to have a crew there.
Okay.
Anticipating from this spring that there was traffic issues.
Mhm.
And just when you're anticipating that big a crowd,
Mhm.
if we can, then we'll support with a crew there.
Yeah, TJ is
Planning on that.
good. Come on. I believe the footprint's expanded a little bit, right? So
Yeah, it expanded to where the police last time, towards the end of the show.
They blocked it off?
One area.
So basically that back
By
in between
Vesh.
Vesh and the parking lot,
Yeah,
so you're not going to be able to go
That's part of it.
back and
Right.
forth there. You're going to be come in
That's good.
and out.
yeah, they'll come in, they have both ways to come in. You got Wawa, then you pass the food for the storefronts, and then you come through the back towards the Walmart too. So those accesses will be like the ins and outs.
Okay. You just won't be able to go.
Yeah, no,
West,
no
east.
coming across now.
Okay.
Which will make it a lot better for,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
all the people that.
So that should help traffic flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
they'll
then,
be
Mr.
carrying
Perez-
candy too
Okay.
for the trunk or
They
treat.
have, they have
Oh,
candy.
so Officer Perez just contacted me a little while ago because she's gonna bring a tent and a cruiser and dress it up and stuff and hand out candy and stuff.
Yeah.
I was figuring on putting yours tents like all together. You know how we had last time? I was
Right there.
Then there was in the cap and then you were there.
Mhm.
I figured we would still probably keep those areas and stuff. I
Okay.
wouldn't want to put them with like the vendor tents. I would like all you guys to kind of stay together
Okay.
and stuff. And she said that would be great.
Did,
Where will we be? Oh, sorry.
did Walmart ask for a tent too?
They said they're still working to see if they
Okay.
would have people to attend, and I said, of course, no problem. Because that would be great for them to say thank you and
Mhm.
talk to the community and stuff like that. And
It's same layout as it kind of was last time with
everything.
where the tents were and then the food trucks were kind of.
Yeah, so, I'm probably gonna, it's basically the same area. I'm kind of moving things a little bit, so to keep, because the vendors kind of scattered a little bit, so I'm kind of keeping them in like the first 2 rows. And then it'll be all the cars and stuff. And now that we have those other in the beginning now, I'm probably gonna put some choice cars there as well as the DJ and stuff. And I didn't know about like barricades like we had last time or with the scenario.
I was going to ask about that. Do we have barricades? I mean, I know we're doing an
you need-
exchange.
Some.
Yeah.
What? How
Like
many?
last time we had them at the medians where our rectangle is. We had them at the medians at the driving areas, and then I'd like to have them on both sides now, where we're now blocking off.
Okay.
I mean, I could put a vehicle there, but it's just be nice to have just those barricades.
No, Daryl's expecting the need. I just wasn't sure exactly how many he needed, but I can get that info to him.
Yeah, maybe if we
How
can
many cones?
communicate after this, and then this way I can.
Yeah, I guess you can set up that morning or something.
Yeah, just like those guys did last time. They did a great job.
I think they set up the night before so nobody parked in there.
No,
They didn't? They didn't put the barricades up the night before?
no, I was there in the morning,
Okay.
and then they showed up and they hustled.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Um,
I
What-
can bring caution tape and stuff too.
what time are we beginning to so
Like to put the
I get
tent
there
up
at
and
7
everything?
a.m.
So 7 a.m.
Yeah,
Okay.
vendors will start rolling in. Their setup is at 8 a.m. And then, as you seen last time, the cars just show up. They'll probably be there. I do the roll call for cars at 9, because then the show begins at 10.
We should probably do that by like. Yeah, I'll be like I'm right there, like across. So
Is
it's 8 or
who's
9.
gonna do the tent? Sal gonna help
Like to
out?
be in it.
No. Well, no, I mean as far as help setting up or whatever.
Oh, I can help
Is he-
set up. I just don't know what to do.
Are you gonna plan on being there all day?
I'm not,
Is
not
he gonna join? or-
probably not.
Oh no, he don't want any part of it, huh?
Probably not.
So we have to bring our own tent.
Yeah, we got tent and table, so we need the
The
tent,
tent, the
table, the tablecloth.
And then like the coins and the T-shirts. Who has them?
Sal's got.
Okay. Tent table. So someone will bring that to
Yes.
us. Okay. And then where are we gonna be set up? Like the city? Where are we?
Same place last
Same
time,
place as last time.
right there in
Okay.
the center.
So,
Yeah, like I said. Right there.
and then what are we doing with candy? Are we just bring do we just bring
Do we
ourselves
have,
candy?
did we order those bags?
Oh, we did not order the bags because Veronica was waiting for Sal and was it Sal and Adam? I don't remember what it was. We're supposed to get a new city logo. So then we talked and we're like, for that we should rather just have the new city logo. I think it was December or when it was going to go for voting or
with the
something. I can't
wayfinding,
remember.
The wayfinding.
Yeah, we're still in process.
Right.
We kind of settled on one. It needs a few tweaks, but
Yeah.
it looks really nice.
So we decided because since we are all chipping in on it, then why order
Yeah.
with the old ones and then we'll just wait for the new ones and then start the new calendar year with them if we can.
Okay.
And then they'll be able to, I think it's like 7 to 10 days or something like that. Pete Gallagher, the one that's making the bags, he said he can do that.
Okay.
So
We won't have any bags and stuff.
we won't have any. But I was thinking of just buying like
I
little
have
bags,
some of
and
those.
you have
I
some
have some
of
of
those.
those ones that I got
Yeah,
from Dollar
and we
Tree.
could just bring something. I was thinking of doing little troop bags. Do we have stickers?
We're all out of them.
Okay.
Or do we just get a bowl and put some candy in it and
Veronica's
not worry about
here.
bags or?
Yeah,
Veronica.
I mean, if I have time tomorrow, like I'll
I
buy
do have
bags
some
and put
I
little
do
bags.
have some bags that I bought.
You have those big bags.
Yeah, but they're
that
the
if they
bigger
need-
ones, yeah.
Because I was thinking of just getting little ones and putting some candy in it so that we can give to the kids.
Just, yeah.
Or we don't. Yeah.
Veronica's.
Well, trunk or treat, they're probably going to bring their own bag, I would
Right,
imagine.
exactly.
Pumpkins and whatever. So we probably
Yeah,
don't
little
even need that.
And we'll just give them the
If
candy.
they don't have one, you decide you got a
Yeah,
few or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I have like little. What do you call those? Snap bands or something like that. I have a whole bunch of those that are like for
yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I was thinking of just giving that too with the candy so they can have it. What else are we? Oh, I was thinking of putting like flyers and signups. Like I know, for example, I'm the secretary for the Citizen Advisory Committee. I know we need people, like members, so to put like a sign up thing there for it. We're having the Veterans Day event, coffee and donuts at the firehouse. So then I was thinking of putting some flyers there
Mhm.
for it. Anything else, like anything, whatever the city needs, we can put information there.
Veronica, are you planning on going to be there for the car show or no?
She's still recovering.
She's gonna be a spectator.
What do we guys ask? I know you guys normally give out hurricane stuff and whatever information or whatever. So if we got a booth there, we could actually do that too.
And if you want to type up any type of memorandum or something, I can have the DJ like announcing stuff.
Oh,
throughout the
okay.
event. Hey, you gotta go to the tent. Mayor's there. Shake his hand. You know, and then
Yeah.
you know if there's any list of stuff, you know they're looking for some volunteer or whatever, and then we could just announce that like every half hour or some hour, every hour or something.
Is it gonna be the same DJ?
This one is Fran Hosh, attorney. That'll be her
Oh,
DJ.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
No,
She's the one who did the fireworks, wasn't she? Or what?
Who? No, they weren't the ones that did the fireworks. That was I forgot the. It was the couple, Larry. Yeah.
right?
No.
Oh, the last one.
Is it Larry and
Oh yeah,
Diane?
the last one was Larry. Yeah, they're not going to be on this.
Yeah. What else? Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking just for our tents. again, I'll be there from the
Okay.
whole time in the beginning.
Lord, are you?
Yes, I was just gonna say I can be there as well. What time are you getting there?
I'll be there, I guess, when we can start set up at 8,
Okay,
and we can start setting up at 8.
I can be there at 8 so that I can help you.
Okay.
Yeah, then I don't know if anyone from the fire department, like last time, can come down, or the fire truck can come down, the kids to see. I mean,
Well, you said they were going to be there,
Yeah, they're gonna.
and
I know you didn't ask for it, but
oh,
they're coming. I figured you wouldn't mind. Another thing for the kids to do.
yeah, I love seeing that stuff.
Okay.
So,
I did add it to the Big News 9 calendar. So I added that a while back.
mhm.
And then I see you've been promoting it in social media. I've been promoting it in social media.
Yeah.
And then tonight I'm planning to do more of it.
Yeah,
So
our response is twice as big as last month.
Oh wow.
wow,
I'm at 900 right now. So I figure if half come,
that's gonna be
You're
good.
I mean, what's about the cars?
yeah, that's what I'm talking
Are you talking cars? 900 cars?
Yeah, well, they say,
Right.
so I always kind of go a third of what they say. So I'm thinking 300 cars.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be twice as big.
Last time it was really nice.
Yeah, everyone is respectful.
How many was there last time?
We had almost 2.
200.
Wow.
So gonna have probably 3 or more.
Yeah, so that's why, like last time, it got scattered a little bit with the vendors, and then they take up a little bit too much space. So now I have an appointed person to stay with the vendors. So when they're setting up, they stay nice and tight. Because all of a sudden they start spreading out, and you're like, oh, I just lost 4 spots.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so. I
Supposed
don't
to
have
be a
anything else.
beautiful day.
Good.
Weather.
No rain. Yeah. That was a bummer last time. Didn't really affect it too much, but it was a bummer.
And we still, yeah, it was
really
very
was.
nice. Yeah.
This is my first rain show.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah. Thankfully, it wasn't that
Yeah.
horrible. But
It was good luck, right?
all right. Good. Anything else?
No.
And then, like last time, if when it's time, if I can have you, hand out a trophy. Like,
Sure.
or have the board maybe pick out 2 if you want. Maybe
Okay.
Pick out 2 cars.
Okay.
You can be a part of it. And it'll be
Yeah.
Couple people walk around like this on and then we'll just do 2 separate.
City choice or something.
Yeah, 2 city choices. That's nice. They like to hear that. So.
Okay. What did you? What's your awards? The same type thing.
This one I'm doing. I got like Halloween trophies that has like a witch on a broom,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll do big trophies for like best of shows and city choices and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
That's
Cool.
yeah, I'm excited. You always get those butterflies, as this time.
Sure. It's
Yeah.
close. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're running.
Yeah.
Me too.
Another day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But,
Cool.
It's all about showing them the city's here.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So I guess we're on the car show. Obviously, we want to try to have another one in the springtime or whatever. Is there a time frame you think we should consider?
Yeah, so let me go through my due diligence to see what those shows are, like what the March, April type of deal or whatever, and then
Yeah, maybe the next meeting come back so we can kind of
Yeah.
get that
yeah,
date set up.
I'll see what the one because now that it gets towards the end of the year, now they start throwing them up 90 days,
Right.
to 120 before the event. So I'm starting to see them now.
Okay.
And stuff, and then I figured we do that same time frame.
Mhm.
Stuff, and then it would kind of be good if we could stick to that same frame all the time.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
it's
the-
an annual
that'd be the
thing and stuff.
intent.
Yeah, they'll be ready for it.
Okay, cool.
You might need a bigger boat.
That's good.
Well, if nothing else, I think that covers it. We'll see you on Saturday.
That's perfect. Great. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Veronica, did you have something? Okay. Happy to have you here. Item number 2, discussion on future events. So obviously, last meeting we kind of set up our 4. The Christmas one obviously is the next one that's right around the corner.
Yes.
So let's focus on obviously that one. One of the things I would like to kind of see is some music involved in that event. And one of the events I wanted to kind of do that I didn't bring up that I think would be maybe good to kind of morph with that Christmas is that we have a like a bluegrass country music on the bayou. Maybe have a couple bluegrass bands, country bands, or something that we could do. I'm a big bluegrass fan. But after you listen to about 4 or 5 songs, it gets kind of old. But it's kind of fun to hear the banjo play and all that. And I thought that would be kind of a neat thing. And they do Christmas music and stuff like that. What's y'all's thoughts on?
I like that idea. I know I was asked last time to look at some dates. So I did look at some dates. Some places are doing, because we were doing tree lighting and then like with the holiday market. But I don't know how we would do that. However, I was seeing that some places are doing tree lighting like starting November 29th, but Thanksgiving's actually on the 27th. Tarpon Springs, Safety Harbor, and Crystal River are having their tree lighting December 5th. Newport Richey Boat Parade, Christmas Parade is December 6th. It would be that Saturday. And then Bishop Larkin Catholic School is having their Christmas Bazaar December 6th as well. So,
We don't want to do it on those dates.
right. So then I was like, I don't know if December 5th, I know it's Tarpon Springs, Safety Harbor, Crystal River. I know Tarpon Springs, I think they do like something big. I don't know about Safety Harbor or Crystal River, but Crystal River did look like they were like showing a lot of things. And then I do like December 5th because then like we get into the season and then Newport Richey does their boat parade.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't know if it's all like too much.
When's their boat parade?
December 6th. And then I looked at it and I don't know if it's too close to Christmas, but like I was saying, maybe the holiday market on December 20th, that it's the weekend right before Christmas, but it gets people to purchase Christmas gifts and get in the spirit. And I know we wanted to do that toy drive for children.
Yeah, is there any? Well, you're getting kind of late. What
I
is there
know.
anything going on 13, 14?
The 13th and the 14th, I didn't see anything on that.
When's Brooksville's? They usually do a Christmas thing.
Oh, wait. No, I think the 13th and 14th. I know it's Shopapalooza. There's a thing called Shopapalooza in St. Petersburg Festival. Let me see when that was. I didn't write anything down for those dates, so I don't think there was anything.
And Sal had mentioned too that he could possibly get that Johnny Cash guy back for that.
That's November
the country bluegrass
29th.
thing.
So that Shopapalooza thing is in St. Pete.
And that's the 13th, 14th.
That's November 29th.
Okay.
I don't have anything actually like December. Let me see.
Just the employee. We're still trying to nail down a date for the employee Christmas.
Oh,
The
December
13th.
13th is
Okay.
Brooksville. That's the
Fifth or
what?
12th.
That they
Their
usually
Christmas?
do their Christmas holiday,
December
whatever
5th
they
or
call it.
December
Yeah.
12th.
Okay.
Oh, so
Still
it's
don't know if
December
it'll be
13th.
lunchtime or evening.
All right.
So that's a big thing.
Can I
That's-
ask? Can I ask where traditionally have we had a tree lighting? Is there a
We
central?
never
We've never
did.
had it.
So we'd have to get a tree or
Yes.
name a tree
Yeah.
that's living and have a
Well, and
event space figured out.
Steve was supposed to find out because they rent those ones that you see on regular lights that they've in the shape of a tree or whatever. I don't know what they cost or whatever, but something you put in a waterfront park or whatever, something like
Is that
that.
we're thinking one of the parks, not City
Yeah.
Hall or something?
I guess. What were you guys thinking as far as tree lighting? I know we talked about a little bit about that last
I
time.
didn't know if there was a prominent tree in a park that we could designate. This is the Christmas tree, and
I don't know.
Or-
A palm tree. No. Because we're in Florida.
yeah,
We have to go over and look. If we look for a tree, we could maybe find one. With waterfront park's pretty wide open. There's no
we
real.
could put lights on a living tree and just
Yeah.
light that tree
hmm
instead of buying one from North Carolina.
We could just, what if we just got one from like Sam's Club that we kept and they put it up at Waterfront?
Yeah.
Pre-lit.
Oh, an artificial.
Yeah.
So we could put that.
I mean, they have 12-foot trees. Hobby Lobby has some right now. They're 50% off.
Yeah.
That might be an option too.
Yeah.
This way we have one for every year.
I wonder with the wind and all that. Really, I don't know how you would keep one outside though. Under the pavilion, you could definitely do something down there. But still, the wind and whatnot knock down. People come out.
Mm-hmm.
Waterfront Park would probably be the best place to do it. Nick's Park has all the boat traffic, and those are smaller.
That's why I say I don't know what it costs to rent this thing that they do with the lights or whatever, but those are really kind of cool. And then
Don't they trailer them too? I think
Yeah.
if it's what I'm thinking of,
Oh, really?
they're like it's on a trailer and they just like deliver them and then they take them away when they're done. I
Yeah.
think.
We can check for prices.
Yeah, Steve was supposed to do that, so hopefully
So
maybe it's not that.
you're
Right.
talking about a Christmas market. Are you thinking like a one day or a weekend where we set up something in a park?
Definitely one day. Weekends are always better if you can do it on a weekend, but we really need to
Is there a
Find
place
somebody
that has the wiring? I haven't found that yet. Like for stalls, tents set up. It's not like
well, they bring generators and stuff. Like when they had stuff at Waterfront Park.
I was thinking because I do see they have Christmas in the Country, which is in the Florida State Fairgrounds. It's held on December 13th, and Jingle Bell Bazaar at Ybor Holiday Festival in December 14th. But then I was thinking also if we do it like the weekend of Thanksgiving, if that's something that we can do like after Thanksgiving, then it can start the season for people like for Christmas and get people in the mood. And
When does Mount Dora do their?
Mount Dora
Because I know that's a big one. A lot of people go to that.
Christmas tree lighting.
It's like their holiday tree lighting and kick off the Christmas.
To kick off Christmas.
And also too, there's going to be places having stuff all over. It's,
I think all the
It's
time.
usually
The Christmas parade is December 6th for Mount Dora,
And when do they
and
do the
holiday
tree lighting?
concert December 6th.
Because they usually do something in November.
November 11th, salute to service.
Nope, I guess they pushed it.
Oh, light up Mount Dora.
Yeah, light up Mount
November
Dora,
22nd. So they're doing it
Very early.
before
Mhm.
Thanksgiving.
I mean, a lot of people people travel, but a lot of people are off the day after Thanksgiving too. So even if we did it
Oh, yeah,
like a Friday
that's
night,
not a bad idea.
like a Friday night.
The day after Thanksgiving. I think
Black
that's a good
Friday.
idea. Yeah, what Kim was saying, because that's different. You don't
29th
have
and 30th that weekend.
the
It's Thanksgiving.
Black Friday, so Thanksgiving I think is the 27th.
Yeah.
To the 28th
Well, 28th is Friday, right?
in the evening. So a lot of people are off. So maybe we can start like at 5 and then have it so you can have like the Christmas tree lighting.
There's nothing going on weekend and 29th. Like everybody is shopping, I guess, is really what's going on.
Yeah,
So
people are shopping and there's
maybe that is
some
a
places
maybe that is a
too.
decent week. Of course, then if people if they're get their families in for Thanksgiving and all that, you get the vendors that would want to probably come out and do that. Maybe I don't
Or
know.
if people are traveling, that's the only other thing too.
But the good thing too, also a lot of people like I know like my family they travel here
Right? Yeah.
to do things here. So go like see lights and things like that for Thanksgiving. So a lot of people have family that are coming to Florida. So I don't know. I mean, it could be a hit or miss. We can try if we want to. If it doesn't work, then the following year we do it a different weekend. But I mean,
Well, the boat parade for Newport Richey's in the evening on the 6th, right?
on the 6th, yeah.
And it starts at Waterfront Park. I mean, at Nick's
Nick's
Park.
Park, right?
Does it?
Yeah. Is that the only thing that's going on that weekend?
No, there was some other stuff she said.
if
On
the
that
boat parade
weekend?
starts at Nick's Park, the Nick's Park might be the place to designate a tree, do a tree lighting, and then everybody gets in their boats.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of parking
there's
though
not,
there.
yeah, there's no place to put a tree with all the parking there. And
Route is Miller's Bayou, Cody River, Sims Park.
that would be a good place in the future.
In the future. In the year 2000.
But after the boat parade, what is there to do?
Do
It's
they
stuff.
have anything down?
I don't think
afterwards?
so. I mean, I know I've
No,
been
they're just
there.
all lined up down there.
Yeah, there's no like
They don't do anything, right?
they don't have
They-
anything in the park, right?
I don't know if they have any vendors or not.
To go and do it after the boat parade.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe
Well, if we did that Sunday,
Sunday,
that's what I
December
think, the
7th. That's not a bad idea. I don't have anything on the 7th.
And you could, like I said, you could do the 6th and the 7th. You just the vendors and stuff during the day, on the 6th, and you wouldn't have. I mean, because boat parade's not until night, so
Yeah.
it might
And then they'll
coincide
be
well
coming.
with that because people could spend some time over here and then go over to the boat parade.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
And then 7th, the Sunday, you could have music and stuff and more vendors. I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Just to manage expectations on a Christmas market, there's probably two basic ways of going about it. You go to a company that has a roster of people that go, they're in a different place every weekend. I know Hyde Park in Tampa, like they do a monthly thing, and the same vendors will be there every first Saturday and Sunday, and you won't see them again till the next month.
Mm.
And the other weekends there's a different market.
Yeah, they're all.
Or we could like solicit individual vendors ourselves, which would be more work, but
Yeah,
maybe more local folks that aren't already on that circuit,
Mhm.
already booked.
I did see, I actually have gotten inquiries of people asking us from vendors that work for the Centennial. They have my email if we're having any events. So I always like tell them like, stay put, we're gonna do it.
I think it's an opportunity to bring
Yeah.
people into the town and
I
see.
saw actually
they
I
have
went
their-
to Bike Fest last Saturday
Yeah,
and I saw Festy Flavors that was there and they were like, oh, and I was like, hi. I'm like, you have any events? I told them about our car show. They're already booked, but like they said for the holidays, they would love to be there.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, come back up to the podium.
I just say
So obviously you got.
he's a guy who corrals vendors, right? Like,
Oh, yeah. Sure. Family friend.
Right.
family friend.
What's the breadth of that vendor pool that you have? I mean, obviously you got food stuff.
Oh yeah, everything from people making plaques or candles or selling. Now the Christmas is kind of holidays. You get all the Christmas vendors starting to come out. That do wreaths and then I don't know if you want to do any type of marketing for businesses that like to market their companies. Whether it's health insurance or lawyers or anyone that has a business that wants to share with the community. So
Do you do any other events beside car shows, or is that?
No, I'm starting to maybe create a like a flea market atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these places that I do them at are asking, what about flea markets? And I was having some problems in Hernando, just because the way to get in, the way to get out, how busy it'll get. So you have people that are coming to shop, people that are coming, people that are going, vendors.
Mhm.
So, but I'm getting more and more now because now that I'm trying to
Right.
push that.
Do you think you, as far as vendors and to do like a Christmas market, do you think you could maybe help us out with that?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
of course.
well, maybe
Where would we have that?
it'd be Waterfront Park.
Oh yeah, good nostalgic look and
Mhm.
stuff too.
Yeah, so that's we're talking about our Christmas event or whatever, and we're gonna
Yeah.
do some.
Is the parking better there than next month?
Yeah.
Jingle on the Bayou or something. That's cute. Just saying jingle on the Bayou.
Bethlehem on the Bayou, maybe?
Oh, Bethlehem on the Bayou. It's interesting.
Jingle bells on the Bayou.
Jolly Jamboree or something like that.
Oh, that's cute. It goes
I like
Jingle
that.
Bells on the Bayou. I like
Jingle
that.
Bells on the
'cause
Bayou, yeah.
You get to be in there.
Yeah.
Jolly jingle, that's good stuff. That's good thinking.
If we need any more vendors, we can always post on Facebook.
Yeah. Now, once we set the date and we advertise,
I'm
mean,
on like
a network
500
is-
Facebook pages.
get you a good start, but you're going to get.
I have about
others.
3 million.
Wow, that's good. And I have the list from the Centennial. I mean, with people that want to recur, and then maybe we can create, and I'll do that. Create a list that we can do, and just keep it updated like a spreadsheet, and just have vendors of different things that we may
Nice.
like we might need, or when we reach out to them, like, hey, we're gonna have this event. Oh, okay, no, I don't want this, or what are they looking for? Things like that. So
Do we need uniformity? Like, do you have tents and tables? that
Everybody brings their own.
everybody brings their own. Okay.
Somebody get arrested?
It's an intervention.
Our training's supposed to be in here.
Oh, is there training tonight?
CPR.
Oh.
CPR. We did-
Oh, okay, cool. I was a little worried about Andy. Like they're here for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we don't have to ever worry about having to give them any type of tents or tables or chairs. They bring their own.
Right. Okay.
let's say we should make that flyer like as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
that we should start. So we should pick a date
Yeah,
if we
we're
can.
way behind schedule then. We really want to get, because they're already looking at these events to start.
Yeah.
booking for
No,
them.
we need to get something together.
Yeah.
What time's y'all's CPR thing supposed to start?
6.
Oh, we were scheduled till 6:30, I think, right?
Okay.
Is Fire doing the training?
That's what we
Come with.
The email said it was
Captain Wood.
in Chambers.
We'll try to wrap up here.
Or we'll make a phone call.
Um,
So I think December 13th, 14th, it sounded like that gives us time, but it's not too close to the holiday.
Well, we were thinking, what was it? We said
6th and 7th.
no. It was the 6th and 7th, right? Oh, wasn't it with the boat parade that we said?
well, 6, 7. If we coincided with the
Yeah,
boat parade,
Might be a nice tie-in.
yeah, because everybody's already here.
everybody be in the area for that.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, "Oh, holiday," market.
November 27th seems a little quick
Yeah.
because we need a little time, but that sounds like a good week.
What time's the boat parade? It starts at
6 p.m. It said it.
So we could basically shut the vendors down at 6 on Saturday, and then they'd be there for Sunday. We lock the park up or whatever, and
So we're gonna do it Saturday or Sunday?
both I would
We're doing
think
both days, I think.
do a 2-day event.
Yeah. We'll be
What do you
able
think
to
of that? Is that
Yeah, because we get dark too.
Yeah.
That's like 5.
So December 6th. From what time to what time on December 6th? Waterfront Park.
they'd start probably early, 10 maybe?
10 a.m. And then
That's gonna be the market.
the market.
Mm-hmm. And we could have music
Different
Going
music,
on.
Yeah.
at the same time. So
Yeah.
be kind of like we had set up for the Johnny Cash thing. Instead of the kid stuff, we'd have vendors and whatnot, and music playing, and
So 10 to, it starts at 6, the boat parade, so 10 to 4 or 5?
5.
5. 10 to 5. And then December 7th, from what time to what time?
Probably same thing.
Okay.
Maybe start later because the church say noon to.
Oh yeah, maybe
Oh,
start
yeah.
noon to 6.
To 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we can start making the flyer ready and start advertising and everything?
Well, do we want to maybe set another meeting soon?
Yeah.
Are you guys available next?
I'll coordinate with TJ. We need to talk anyway after this about the barricades and things.
Yeah, I'll stay if that's okay.
Yeah, if that's all right, then maybe we can.
You want me to coordinate? I want to go through like food vendors as well. and
Yeah.
stuff? And then what about, are we charging? Is it free?
No, we're gonna charge.
yeah, so yeah, we'll
What's normal, like 20 bucks a table?
$25 for a regular vendor that's selling crafts or anything like that. Sometimes I go to 50 for marketing for people that aren't selling anything, but they're marketing their business. And then I would also probably do, depending how many people, 50 to 100 for entree vendors that are selling meals. I always go a little bit lower for people that may be selling some desserts and stuff because their prices are a lot lower than the meals. So we can iron all those prices out.
So like a home baker should fall under the craft, I would think, the
So-
25.
Would we contract with TJ or would?
No, I mean, I'll help put it together for you
Okay.
guys.
You interested in being on our committee?
I guess, I mean, pretty soon, I guess.
Why
Yeah.
not?
I call my wife.
Well,
We-
because it's a conflict
It's a conflict of ours.
because he's running
Oh, the
the car shows.
That's right.
Well, all right, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Nancy. See what.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
be some sort
Be like
of
a
behind
mentor.
the
A
scenes.
liaison, like a guidance.
I just assumed all your vendors were car parts dealers, so to find out that you are a resource that we need for.
Yeah, no,
Christmas
it's
I was saying the car show is a
minimal on car vendors.
Supported,
supported event
right?
where the others. So Let me talk to Nancy. I'll talk to Nancy. See, yeah, if you're interested,
Anything to help, you know.
Thank
just,
you.
You want to be able to grow any type of event that you guys have for the community, because that's really what it's about.
Anything that could draw people to the city for
Yeah.
a couple hours, for a day, for a weekend, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
So I think we'd start with the Christmas market, and then we'd probably want to be like, hey, why don't we have a quarterly or a monthly market,
Yeah.
a summer theme, a Easter theme,
Yeah.
fall festival theme.
yeah. Well,
Just kind of grow it.
and like I said, if
Yeah, I know you got.
if that's something you're kind of branching out into, if you will, maybe
Yeah.
we see how the
I have
Christmas
some ideas too.
Yeah.
Maybe we can.
this might help you kind of break away from just cars or whatever.
Yeah.
Help us with the Christmas market.
And I'll do that spreadsheet. I've been working on it already. For the vendors, is this something though that we can reach out already to just vendors, giving them an idea, like December 6th and 7th? So Richie's gonna
Like
have
a
a holiday
tentative,
market. Yeah, we don't have pricings or anything, but is this something you're interested?
Save the date.
Yeah, save the date and let us know that you're interested, and,
Yeah.
and we'll come back to you, and then we can meet our next time.
Yeah, is that something you could maybe?
Get ready for the city
Yeah.
Richey Christmas,
World
festival.
famous annual holiday market.
World
You
famous.
know how you know you're world famous? Because you just say you are.
You're world
That's right,
famous,
it's all
yeah.
it takes.
Like an elf that he's like the best cup
So we
of
can
coffee.
finalize the date.
Should we need that? Meet that?
Kim, the 6th and the 7th for the Christmas thing, or the next meeting date?
No, I mean for the 6-7 to finalize.
Yeah, is it? Are we sure that's nothing
Yeah.
else going on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything, and like I said, the boat parade, and I think that's great because people are here. I mean, they're already here.
So there's other things that weekend you read off, but nothing right next door.
No,
So we're actually taking advantage of what's next door to something we're not doing, a boat parade.
yeah, like
they're-
Tarpon Springs.
They're launching it at
augmenting it.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah, Tarpon Springs, Safety Harbor, and Crystal River have their tree lighting December 5th. And then, Bishop Larkin Catholic School has their Christmas Bazaar December 6th.
Well, if we're gonna light a tree, right? We need an evening, and so also could do it the 6th, because that would.
Interfere with the boat
You
parade.
said DJ, it'll be getting dark. By
What
then.
if?
And it doesn't have to be pitch dark.
Because the boat parade isn't it at night?
It's at
Yeah.
6.
What's happening on the 5th?
The tree lighting for Tarpon Springs, Safety Harbor, and Crystal River.
That's a lot.
But I mean, normally your tree lightings are for your community. Like you go to your community ones.
Maybe we light
So-
our tree the 5th.
The 5th
That way
is
the
done.
tree's done
Done
for the
and
weekend.
up.
Yeah, I like that idea
Yeah.
because we started. We're like, hey,
We're not
Christmas
going
tree
to have
lighting.
anything going on, but it's just a
No.
gathering. Maybe we sing some carols, light the tree, drink some
Yeah.
eggnog, whatever.
Yeah,
And then then the 6th and 7th is the actual kind of festive stuff with the
I think
vendors.
that's a great idea.
Sundown is 5:35.
5:35. Okay.
So yeah, let's think about lighting it up on the 5th,
Okay.
and then obviously people can come and whatever. And then 6th and 7th we have the market and some music and whatever we conjure up.
Okay. So that's what we want. December 5th, Christmas tree lighting. December 6th, waterfront park. December 6th and 7th, the waterfront park, the market, and then
Yeah.
we'll figure out what theme we like.
Kim, what do you think?
You like that?
Sure.
And we do jingle bells on the bayou.
I don't get a
For
fuzzy,
sure,
more
it
fuzzy
was
from
like
you.
sure.
That's
Speak
just
up.
that's just a lot.
But I think it'll be good.
Sal will take care of everything.
No, he won't.
that's why she's frowning. So how could we?
I just think it should be limited to maybe one day or a day and a half, not 2 full days, 3 days or whatever.
Well, the Christmas tree
no,
lighting is different.
I
than what
I
we
would
do.
agree. We do all set, but if we get the boat parade right in the middle, that's that kind of
No.
that's the reason I said go ahead and go to another day.
But instead of staff or volunteers running it, if
It's really just vendors out there.
if
Yeah.
TJ's running it, then Sal doesn't have to be.
And like I said, the idea they're there all weekend. You lock up the park. They
Yeah.
close it all up, and so it's security.
I mean, I'm Catholic and stuff, Christian, whatever, but I don't really think that church thing. I mean, let's say we're going to church, but some of the people that don't go to church, even vendors, they go to flea markets all weekend.
Mhm.
So I mean, even if you started it on Sunday at 10, but you ended at like 3, then this way it gives all those families time to pack up, be with their
And
kids,
leave,
go to
yeah.
school the next day. Or, well, actually, they have no school. Yeah, they're not on vacation until weeks later.
I mean, any large scale festival is not just one day; it's all weekend.
Right.
Yeah, they're
And it's
not
actually
starting-
Friday,
Right.
Saturday.
No,
Sunday.
I know. I'm
They're not
just
starting at 12 on a
They're-
Sunday.
because it would be at Waterfront Park. I'm hesitant. That's why.
I won't
Because
be in
of
church
having
either.
to track all that stuff that has to get sent to the state. So who's going to track all that
What
for the reporting?
It's both part. The vendor's going to have to submit that.
Right.
Yeah.
Veronica,
I'm sorry.
what do you think about the 3-day thing if it was at Waterfront Park because of the tracking that has to be done
Come up this mic.
for the state?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Hit that
Well,
mic.
the tree lighting, December 5th, there's no.
No vendors,
No
no.
vendors,
But
no.
anything that's going to have a vendor, I mean, if we're doing a 2 and 3 day thing, they have to be submitting their profit, all their sales and everything. I mean, who's going to track all of that? That's I mean,
Yeah, that has to be all be tracked, but we did that last for July for the centennial, and we just reported like a month ago, maybe 2
Yeah.
months
Do
ago.
we?
The problem is that the vendors don't send us the information, and we're having to keep sending them. I think I sent 3 or 4 emails to everybody that didn't submit, so it becomes a bit of a hassle if they're not responding. So, but if vendors know, I mean, we put it out there, we tell them, but if they're not responding to us, we can't report it to the state. Then, you know,
They're not welcome back to the next market if they don't.
So what is it they have
Can
to
we ask
do?
for a
Almost,
deposit?
They have
and
to
then
report
once they-
their
gross sales.
Their
Once
gross
they get their
sales.
deposit back.
Yeah, Lars.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
So I was just saying, can
Because
we
it's
ask for
at
a
the park.
deposit so the way whenever they report the numbers, then they get their deposit back?
Well, that's interesting.
That sounds
They don't
good.
give it away.
yeah.
I mean, that ideally,
That's not bad. You
shouldn't
just
that's a
they
good
gotta
report
idea,
that?
but we'd have to
you gotta
create
create
something that says
to get a
that we can-
deposit.
Yeah. Well, so
that-
we were working on a new vendor agreement, park agreement type thing, weren't we? Where's that at? Is it? I guess on the back burner.
yeah.
Um,
I wasn't instructed to move forward.
Well, no. Remember when we were talking about before?
Yeah, I know you
revising all that
had,
when
you
Cheryl
had
was having
discussed
market
it, like a fee list and stuff, but an ordinance would have to be passed for it, and
If we can get, and you probably have vendor agreements, I guess, or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I mean, if
I
we
don't deal with what they sell and stuff like that.
Yeah, well,
What
if we-
happens with people that are just marketing their business?
right. Well, if we have a vendor agreement and if we add to it that by participating, if we want to do a deposit, it's a good idea. Do a deposit. You get that back once we get your numbers. And if you don't, I guess
I really like that idea. I
That's
mean,
a
that's
great
something
idea.
that could be incorporated probably to the application.
Absolutely.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah.
So we have a
Absolutely.
vendor application, we could probably revise that and to add a deposit to it.
And actually, if that deposit gets forfeited because they don't get the numbers, it rolls into the
Then we
park
just,
fund.
we put that into
I
like,
think FCT would like that as
Yeah.
well, actually,
yeah,
because then you're getting actually direct donations to the
Right.
to service the park. No, that's a great idea. So if we draw some up, that wouldn't be too hard to do, and then they just got to keep track of their gross sales, which they're doing anyway.
Yeah.
All they got to do is give us a number. Booth number 1 had X
Shouldn't they
dollars.
turn that in before they leave?
Yes.
No, I was thinking about
Yes.
that.
Ideally,
I just thought about that, and
You know,
it's
I mean, you can have a time, like even though it might end at 3,
Yeah.
you say, by 2, they're going to start approaching and handing in.
well, then you wait till they're done, obviously get the final count. But
Yeah, there's just so much going on at the end.
and I have no problem going around to everybody and saying, "Give me your paperwork, give me your paperwork,"
Oh,
like
right. Well,
to
Yeah.
check out
Yeah.
whatever.
because they're usually going to still be in one area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we can even have them have that form or whatever they need, what we need to develop or whatever, when they put their tent together, whether they have that, so they keep track of it as they go, and at the end of the day, they sign out.
Yeah,
Pretty much done.
that's right.
Yeah. I mean, we need to get a better hold on that anyway as we start to do things. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think a lot of times they have a digital receipt that tells them what their sales are. I'm sure most of those food trucks
They
have
should.
that stuff. The
Now,
only
They take most of
the
them
only
take
ones,
cards and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
On the food trucks, they have that stuff. I think the only ones that you may have a form may be a good thing too to keep at their vendor site if they're selling like crafts and stuff, homemade stuff.
But they should have
Or they don't
something like a
really have-
receipt book or something that they can just
well, it just depends on
They
doing all the
should.
stuff on their
or on their phone.
phone, tablet,
yeah.
or whatever like they do now.
But you know.
But really, that's
you
you're set up with a like strike or whatever, you go out there and you just do a dump right afterwards.
Yeah.
It tells you what
Yeah.
was charged. So yeah, as long as we tell them they got to do it,
Yeah.
and we have a way with deposit or whatever to actually ensure we get that.
And I think with like the Centennial Festival, it was our first time. At least I know it was my first time doing it. Now you learn from it, and now you have more of a structure. You know, more that we do it, more we'll have a
What
structure
worked,
with
what
it.
didn't work.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And now we know, like, we got to be on top of them. We got to say turn in, and then they're going through the city, so it's not like, oh, we're saying it for free, not for free. No,
And if we're going to do it in the park, what are you going to charge for the vendors? Are you going to do something more of a structure like what TJ's doing at the Walmart, where, you know, if it's a food vendor, you're charging
Yeah, we'll have a price.
X amount of dollars. I like that idea,
yeah,
because either you charge them all the same or you charge different, but somebody's volume here may not be the same volume,
right.
you know, here. So I kind of like where
And they
you,
know what they're expecting, you know, at that
Yeah.
point. They're like, I've been with you.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then nobody wants to spend $150 to sit there and not make any
Not
money,
make nothing,
right?
so.
So
No, your individuals making crafts
Yeah.
or whatever,
Exactly.
lower costs. So
They'll be
Yeah.
lucky if they make $100.
you know, a food truck is going to
Yeah.
be selling a bunch of tacos or
Right,
whatever. They're going
right.
to, you know,
your food trucks are always going to make money. So, you know, if you market them about $100, you're in a good spot, you know, but your crafty people, you know,
That's a hit or miss.
35
Yeah.
you might not sell anything.
to 40 bucks,
Right,
you may
exactly.
not sell anything, you know,
Yeah.
it's, so I think
So sometimes I
structuring
feel
that.
sad with them, and I'll tell them, and I'll be like, just come to the next show. You know,
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
you know, just
Yeah.
you just hit you when you see their face, you're like, been here all day.
Yeah.
Well, and then, but you want them to keep coming back,
Yeah, and
right?
I always
Sometimes
try
they
to
get
let everyone
frustrated.
know when I'm accepting them. Like I don't know how your sales are going to be. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
So
Can't
just be
guarantee.
aware, and you know, we're a family. And,
Yeah.
So.
Well, you too, you know, it's a small fee, say it's $25 or whatever, and if you don't sell anything and you have if you don't have a product people want, they're not going to buy it,
Yeah,
no matter how
yeah.
many.
It just
costs
makes
it.
you know, if all of a sudden you spend $150, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that's a little different.
That's
But $25,
different,
you're like, oh no.
I mean, it's nice to have a big event where you walk through and I hardly ever buy anything.
Yeah.
So, but I love walking through and seeing all the
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
but I don't necessarily purchase, right?
Yeah.
So that's all part of the experience. So
It
you want
is.
to you want them there, even if they don't sell anything.
Yeah,
So you
well,
gotta
they know they're rolling the dice when they get there.
I'm a purchaser, so I walk and I'm like, oh, I like this, I like this.
I mean,
The
that's
people
what
do,
when it's
yeah.
100 degrees out and you're selling soft serve ice cream.
Yeah,
Right.
You know you're gonna sell something.
exactly.
What other concerns did you have?
Just the manpower for somebody to, you know, be in the park and stuff all the time, the whole time.
Well, we'll have to somebody here the whole time once we lock it up, would we?
Well, no, but you're still going to need parks people there or public works people there in case there's an issue. You know, people putting beer cans in the toilet.
At the park?
Oh, yeah. You have that.
Park.
Oh yeah, you're always going to need
The
people.
things you don't
have
plan
to
for,
have-
those
you
would
have to
happen.
have city staff at the park. I mean,
If there's problems,
yeah,
right, for sure.
yeah. I mean, there technically should be somebody there. Newport has somebody there on site all the time when they're doing anything in the park.
Oh yeah, you need to have fire rescue there. You need to have police there. You need to have, you know,
Well, this is why we're only doing a very small amount of
Right,
this from the city
limited.
perspective too.
yeah.
Or
Well, even
Or-
this, we could contract it out to somebody to run all.
Yeah, there's things we can do obviously to help augment that.
So it's not staff and overtime.
right. But there's some essential staff that you need like that, like public works
Mhm.
or something just in case someone does a disaster or something, toilet starts flooding or you
Yeah.
just close the toilets and they use porta potties. I mean, that's something too that we can do. Right?
Mhm.
I mean,
And that's another thing. How big is the event? How many people you're going to have? Do you need extra porta potties? Do you need wash stations? Do you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to anticipate that first one.
Yeah. probably.
I think it would be a
You have to have like
combination.
a like EMS station or first aid.
Mhm.
Did we have that though for the Centennial?
Yes,
Yes.
The festival?
yes.
Yeah.
We did? I didn't see that.
Police and fire were there, and we had porta potties.
No, I know the porta potties, but the festival we had the police too?
For both.
Oh. I have to think.
Well, it's so
Oh, in the
So-
back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and to
sorry.
help control that, if we're having an event like that at Waterfront Park, where we've got vendors and stuff set in there, it's going to be on the weekend.
Mhm.
It's just when we shut it down, it's closed, and so it wouldn't be open at the crack of dawn on Sunday. In this case,
Right,
it wouldn't
right.
open until noon. So we can help control that. So it's a limited amount of time as you got to worry about.
We can do that, yeah.
Yeah, and you can close the park down after the event for the rest of the weekend. You know?
Yeah.
But you're having it what, 3 days or 2 days?
Well, what we're talking about, we would basically light the tree up on for us. It'll be some night
Friday,
event, or
Saturday.
we wouldn't have a whole lot going on there other than the tree lighting. And then the next day, the vendors would come in early, set up. We'd have it do there. Then we'd shut it down for the boat parade, and then
If you're gonna
resume.
do a tree lighting, you want to do something, right? You're not going to just do a
You
tree
don't want to
lighting.
draw a crowd and then have no
You want
vendors
to
around
bring
it.
people, right?
Well, we could have maybe some food trucks could come in Friday night or something if we're going to be there all weekend or something like
Well,
that.
and what about the movie? I know you had
We had
discussed.
we had the Grinch that's the city paid for that they can show.
Yeah, the
Oh,
movie.
well, I didn't think
We could
about
do a
that.
movie then.
We could do that
The-
Friday
do
night
the movie
too.
with
Oh,
the
yeah.
tree
Yeah,
lighting
yeah.
and do like candy canes,
Do the
and
lighting and then
hot
the
chocolate
movie.
or something.
Yeah, so we could have some food truck stuff in there.
Okay.
A lot to do in a little time here.
We'll be able to make it because you should have seen the Centennial Festival
Yeah.
and
Well-
the Centennial events. We
And
did
can
it.
you limit it? Can you limit it to the, if you post it out there now, right? Can you limit it to maybe 5 food trucks?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or something like that, so we don't have 50 applications coming
Correct.
through.
Yes.
You know what I
And
mean?
we limit
Well,
it.
we
limit
could
it to
we could
the-
actually call and pick what we want there,
Yeah.
and if they
Like
From the
Cody
list that
River
we had
Cruiser.
the last
Burger
time.
Buggy can't do it, we
Yeah,
call the
yeah,
burger guy. We
yeah.
actually
that they're gonna show
Yeah.
up, and
Yeah.
we can do that, and that's something too. Like that's why I was saying that if we can make a decision on a date now, then I can reach out to vendors that we had for the festival, all the Centennial stuff. TJ can reach out to his people, find out what they think, and then have a list. And then if we call you, yeah, do you want it? Yes. Do you not want it? Fine. And like that, have barbecue, whatever it is, but not like 2 barbecue stands or 2 hamburger
Yeah, we
stands.
just select
Yeah,
what we
but
want.
if you
No,
hand
yeah.
select, if you hand
No,
select
we
your
would do-
vendors, it
Stuff like
eliminates a lot of that, right? And if they
Yes.
want to do it,
Right.
then it's a 2-day event, and
Yeah.
they can be there both days,
Correct.
and maybe just limit it to those people and see how that works out.
I think we have more control now, and we won't, because that's my thing, that I don't want to burden the city sending so many people and applications and stuff. We can get in control and say, okay, I'm just going to use Lola's Book Mobile, the one that has the little book
Mhm.
mobile thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it? Yes. Okay, here's the application. This is what you have to do. And
Maybe
she's the
5
only one.
food trucks and 5 handmade stuff. Little
Yeah.
vendors. The little table.
Well, we want to
setups.
do a holiday market, so we want a little bit bigger.
Oh, okay.
But we
But
can
not the night of the
vendor.
tree.
Not
Oh, no,
the
no,
night
not
of
the night
tree.
of
Yeah,
the
I'm
tree.
talking about
Yeah.
the tree lighting.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
Maybe
yeah, yeah.
do a couple, like
of course, yeah.
the
Like
ones that
somebody
sell the
that
kids
does like
stuff.
like
Maybe face painting.
Maybe
or
we
Yeah.
do,
homemade
Yeah.
stockings.
Go
Yeah.
through the
Something like that.
Christmas
Christmas
Yeah.
vendor.
Go through the list and then
So-
see who
And then
who
see.
does that stuff, because there was
Yeah.
some there that does like kid stuff.
Yeah, there
kids
was one.
toys
The
and
gentleman
stuff.
also that did balloons.
Mhm.
Tony.
That was
Mhm.
Tony. He was very good. That did the balloons.
Once
and-
this town has this, they're going to wonder how they never had it before.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Every town should have its own Christmas celebration.
Yeah, and if you do like 2 big food trucks,
Mhm.
2 different types of
Yeah.
foods,
Yeah.
like
2 different nationalities.
Is it the
Yeah.
whole creamery one?
and then do like the
The
hot
whole
dog guy,
cow
because
thing?
that's always
Cody
something,
River
something
Creamery.
that's gonna
Yeah,
like
the whole-
sell.
that they have.
always-
They have
Yeah.
sandwiches,
Nachos and
milkshakes.
stuff, and then like a movie and a blanket. Bring your blanket.
What do you have, like a big
Oh, when they go
screen?
with go around Santa Claus, you
So
talking
they
about?
have
Yeah.
we
We're gonna
have
do it.
we rent it.
Oh, yeah,
Or
okay.
did they not
Yeah.
decide when they were doing that?
Well, they always do that real close to
Christmas. Right?
Christmas, and so
But is that maybe we can incorporate the toy drive thing so people can be dropping off the toys here this time, like unwrapped toys. So then when the fire, we can give out to children.
Is that the Toys for Tots, or is that different?
That's something I think it was. We were planning to do it for the city.
The city
Like
used
the
to
city
do it. They used to
children
give
and-
out toys every year to the residents.
Maybe that can be the one that
Well, we-
December 20th.
well, we kick that off with the tree lining. Whenever we start accepting gifts or donations for that Toys for Tots thing or whatever, and we collect that over the weekend and for the next couple of weeks or whatever, and then when they go around with Santa Claus or whatever, maybe
They can give it, yeah, right?
or something like that.
I
You know,
just had this
Can
cool
we get a Santa
idea.
Claus for the
We have
tree
Santa-
lighting?
We
have
have a
Santa Claus.
Santa. Can we maybe ask Captain Quinn to be in our next meeting so he can help coordinate
Yeah, with that
the
side of it,
Santa
yeah.
stuff?
Sure.
Captain Quinn?
We will need to create the flyer ASAP. So we can-
Yes, we'll start advertising when we.
So that we should have a meeting soon. Like,
Come meet Santa at the tree lighting for the
Yeah.
city.
I know you're good with flyers. You think you could throw something together?
sure.
I'll use AI. See how it does.
Oh my goodness.
And what was your idea, Veronica? You say you had a good idea. You just said I have a good
I
idea.
know. I was just thinking in my head, when you go to when I took my kids to Disney, of course it's Disney.
Yeah.
They had like this big bonfire, but you can't really do that there,
Yeah.
right? And I just thought of like s'mores and a movie and like a campfire around
Yeah.
the Christmas
No fire.
tree type of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that's just what I thought. But didn't we do something like that for the centennial? Wasn't there like a ring fire? or
It wasn't
something?
fire, it was the
Drum
drum
circle.
circle.
No fire.
No.
I
It was
couldn't
We were
remember.
we were on fire.
I couldn't remember, but I thought of something like that, like something that brings the kids, because this event is really like
for kids.
for
yeah.
them.
They had like some of those things like the was it like the soap shooter, like makes it look like snow, but it's like
Oh.
suds and stuff. You're gonna have some kids love that.
That's a safety hazard.
Next
I
day,
gotta be the killjoy, sorry.
But something for
We
them.
we could maybe put a snow
Fire,
machine on
no
top of the
suds.
pavilion.
The movie is good. The movie is good. Hot chocolate, like
You s-
maybe a popcorn maker or
Yeah.
something like that.
You said we paid to show the Grinch.
We bought the movie, well, the city bought the movie, yeah. Do you know how she was gonna show that?
I
know where the movie is, I know it's in the vault.
they set it up. They brought the screen, which is a big, huge screen.
Was it rented or?
It was rented, and they set it up and they took it down and it was pretty cool.
But who
Oh,
did
so
it?
we've done it before.
Yeah. It was a long time ago though.
But it was a company that did this.
A company did it. Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, the rental company sent us
yeah.
like a 24.
I have a big blow up, but not that big.
If they blow up,
Yeah.
they blow up the
That would
screen.
be cool. That would be nice.
Coastal Rental probably does that.
Yeah, Mike.
I could read it that before
He'll
Christmas.
be at the show
Yes,
too.
you
Actually,
can.
they'll be at the show, Coastal Rental.
Oh, yeah,
Car
yeah.
show.
Yeah,
They'll be
okay.
there Saturday.
I think it's a great idea. So, can we?
All right. Well, so Kim will throw the flyer together.
Yeah.
You have anything you need date wise and
So tell me the dates again. The 5th is the tree light.
5th.
Do we have to make a motion for it, or we just do it? I make a motion for December 5th,
we-
6th and 7th.
So what?
This is all
But
draft.
is there any objections to what we've talked about? Go for it. Okay, that's
no,
good enough.
No fire. That's all
Yeah.
no fire.
No fire.
So the 5th would be the lighting and the movie
With some
with some
food trucks
some
and
foodstuffs and-
vendor, like 5. I like that idea.
and I would think too that whatever vendors are there, we'd want to try to see if they want to do it all weekend, so they have to move the stuff. They can stay in there, so you don't have the people coming in and out of the park all the time.
But it's just limited, like those
Right, you-
5 vendors.
Yeah,
and then
they get the extra day, that
Yeah.
whatever, and then we'd add to it for Saturday, Sunday.
And then the vendors could be anything from art, paintings,
Mhm.
jewelry,
Yeah.
Yeah, those obviously could go out. I'm just thinking,
Christmas stuff,
'cause
auto parts, whatever. Well, yeah.
some of those, like the Bobo tents and the sirloin tips and stuff, those kind of food vendors, they like to set up all weekend and just leave it like that.
Yeah.
They don't like to come and go. So it depends on what we get. Anyway,
So for December 5th, what vendors, like type of vendor, are we looking for to cater to the tree lighting and the movie?
well, we just need some food.
Food.
Some food, and I would think like holiday craft vendors, like Christmas ornaments, stockings,
Yeah.
that
It
kind
could
of
be
stuff.
Jewelry, Christmas stuff. Could be
Like a kid vendor, like face painting and something.
Yeah, you can do face
Face
painting. That'd be a good one. Yeah. Maybe somebody that sells those lights. They always have.
Oh, those are. I like those. I'm like a child. I like those.
Take it back to your rave days.
No.
Not me.
What about desserts?
Yeah, they got food stuff, desserts for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
Dessert.
But
You can do,
I'll see.
Cookie
I'll see a popcorn / hot chocolate vendor, something like that that will go during the movie.
fried
Popcorn
Oreos.
slash.
One of the vendors, we could do like a carnival truck, almost like they do the fried Oreos and elephant eats.
Yeah.
So it gives us that.
Do you have a vendor like that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, can
Oh,
you
yeah.
contact them to
Fried
see?
butter, fried
Like fair food,
Fried butter.
a fair food vendor,
Fair
basically.
food
Yeah,
would be
fair food.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect for
That
that.
Yeah.
fits right in that nostalgic day and stuff.
We may run out of room at the park. There's a lot we can do.
Yeah, I got people that do the cotton candy, shaved ice.
Oh, yeah.
Ice.
What's that?
For parking, we use the lot that we
Guild
use.
lot.
the
Yeah,
Guild
so
lot.
they're working on clearing that, so we can ask for sure.
Okay.
If they
It
clear,
shouldn't be a problem.
if they clear it, we could do the event on their property, but that would be a liability. Stick with our park.
Parking would be good there, though. We could do something. The 6th and 7th then would be the market music. And you want to use the you want to Jingle Bell on the Bayou?
I like that. I think that's so cute.
That's good.
Jingle bells on the bayou.
What about music?
We're gonna have both kinds, country.
Country bluegrass.
Bluegrass?
That's gonna be nice. Now, is that something that the music is that something we're hiring?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we would
We'll sleep
you know,
vendors.
he reached out to I like to get that Johnny Cash guy back,
Yeah.
and if we could find somebody, and maybe we
Bluegrass on the bayou.
I don't know how many we could do. Yeah, bluegrass, exactly. Country bluegrass on the bayou. Maybe we just do one of each, and but if we're gonna kind of do it all, so I don't know how we want to do that. If we want to just hit a section at a time, maybe that's probably better to do a section at a time where it's an hour of one, hour of the other, something like
Like
that.
have an event thing, like say like at
It's a concert period.
yeah.
But it'd also be
12
nice if you
p.m.
had some stuff going on all day,
Different.
music wise. And we could have somebody that just maybe plays Christmas music or something, a DJ.
Christmas karaoke.
The DJ you had at the last event was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I did like them. However, I did notice, and I got comments after that. I don't know if it was for the centennial or for the fireworks. They were talking too much, and it was more of talking than playing. So we would just say, let's just play music. But I think it was because we were trying to do announcements and stuff too.
Yeah.
But I did get from like some spectators and stuff that said you were talking too much. So you didn't you would enjoy the music outside and we'll cut. So we don't want that either. So, but you can tell them, hey, because I think they were fantastic. I love them.
Yeah.
They were very interactive, very nice.
Obviously, Saturday's evening is out. So Saturday, just the market leading up to it.
Yeah, from 10 to 5.
We'd have, right. And so on the Sunday, we would have
From 12 to
I
6.
loosely called a concert or whatever.
The
We would have,
concert.
we still have the vendors there or whatever. And then towards the end of that, we would have the music at the end where we'd have a couple 3 bands or something.
Is that something that because it is a Sunday night, but however, is that something we want to put the music, the little concert,
That would end it off. And after that was over,
and
everything.
then everybody's done. Okay, so from 12 to 6, that's fine.
Yeah, we think so. 12 to 6. So like from 4 to 6, maybe have the music.
That'd be nice. It'd be good to wind down for the evening. Okay.
Anything else do you think we need, Kim?
Do we want do we want
What
to
about
attend?
stuff for kids and stuff?
Like Soundhead for the sitting area? Yeah.
Like what?
Well,
Yeah, I imagine we still set it up the same way where they played in the pavilion. That's kind of the stage.
Oh, that's something cute.
And then we can do like a Santa's box where kids just come and there's an area where maybe we get cards donated,
Do that Friday.
and then the kids can fill out a Christmas thing to Santa and pretend and put it in a Santa box and just have them kind of involved.
We can do that. I mean, that's something that us, the city, can do, right?
We
A
can
little
see
booth.
if Quinn wanted to, we could have him sitting up there in the pavilion that Friday night too, the Christmas lighting and the movie,
That'd
Meet
be
Santa
nice.
Claus.
And I like that idea, though. I think that's something that we could have all weekend, the little kids just clicking color and just
Yeah.
send a letter to Santa. That's
Yeah,
cute.
so it's not like they have to be bouncing in a bounce house, they're just like
Yeah.
doing more Christmas stuff.
Yeah, Christmas stuff. You like bounce houses.
I hate bounce houses. I think they're the stupidest thing ever.
You need what?
Bounce houses. Besides the
Well, wait,
fact
are we
that they're
dressing
like,
you up as Santa
Germ
and we're dunking
capsules?
you in the duck pen?
No,
no.
No, I'm getting to the point I could be Santa with his belly, but no dunk tank in December.
What would be a lot of fun is if maybe we can ask police chief to ask Walmart and see if they could donate cookies and the kids could decorate cookies.
Cookie decorating there in the pavilion would be good.
Because you
Good
got
activity.
the space for it, right?
You would have to,
And if you're going to do letters,
yeah. Cookies, you have to
maybe
be
They could do
careful though because of
sprinkles or
allergies.
icing or stuff like that.
You have to be careful with cookies because of allergies. So if they have like a
peanut
peanut allergy,
we could
or,
be sending kids to the hospital.
yeah, we don't want to do
You
that.
say calories or allergies?
Allergies. We'll be the
I
calories.
have to worry about because of calories.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I know that there was a town in West Virginia that did like a coloring contest. Like
You can make ornaments.
They can
Yes,
do
they
ornaments,
can do
or they could
ornaments.
do like they
We
would
used to
do like
they
coloring
go and then pick
contests.
the where all the pine cones are.
Yeah.
You take the pine cones and then you dip it and you put the sprinkle stuff and it's like costs nothing.
Well, actually, if we depending on the tree we have, if we make ornaments, they could hang it on the tree.
That is so cute.
No.
And then the tree topples over. No, little kid, someone puts it on and that is a good idea. Ornaments, I like that.
Something to keep them entertained. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
what they're, that's what's gonna come, their families.
Yes.
Yeah, we did a huge event at one of our churches. My wife's really good at this stuff too. And
She's hired.
yeah, we did Leave Your Wallets at Home. It was just a free event to people not to think that they have to spend stuff.
Oh, that's
And kids would go and they'd play these little games, little tossy games, and then you give them candy, and then they go to the other spot where they decorate the pine cones, and then go to the other spot to draw the cards, give it to Santa, and had all different things, and then we would get stuff all donated, like the wrist things and stuff, and they would come and they would actually pick two gifts that they would like, oh, how many siblings do you have? And they'd be like, I got two brothers, and they go to the boy table, and they pick out two little tchotchke things, but it made them feel special, like they're
Yeah.
getting something for their kids, their brothers and sisters, and
That's
it worked
cute.
out phenomenal. Except some of the mothers, they'd be like stealing oh my God, you're stealing Christmas toys from the church.
they're the Grinches.
We used to do that, we used to get trailers,
Yes.
trailer load
Yeah.
full of toys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we would have to I was an elf,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So we had to separate them by age category.
Right.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
ones,
Right.
and then we would hand Santa underneath
The pavilion.
Tom Quinn's dad was Santa, and we would hand him the toys underneath the skirt so they couldn't see us.
Oh,
And while they're talking to Santa, we put the toys next to Santa, and Santa, they tell Santa
tell
what
what
they
they
want,
want,
and then Santa would
you
give
give
them
them the
all
one
these
that's
toys.
yeah.
But we used to give them
Yeah.
5,
They used to get good
6.
toys too.
Yeah,
Walmart.
they did.
Yeah, they used to
give good
toys,
You
yeah.
guys be in the city, go to like the Walmarts and the
I don't know
Walgreens
where
and the
these
CVS's.
animal or
See what type of donations you
stuff
can get.
came
Most of it came from Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart, yeah, I know
And
Walmart
through no
would
da-
donate
donation.
bikes.
So just out of curiosity, why did this event stop? Exactly. Just one year decided not to do it.
I don't know. We did it as far back as maybe 5-6 years ago was the last time we did
Yeah.
it, and
It was always done every year.
it was done every
And
year.
it just stopped.
It was a big thing.
I thought this was new thinking by really
No,
smart
this
people.
is no. It's
We
been
used to
happening.
do some.
Resurrection.
We used to do some nice events for, especially at the holiday time, and the trailer, like the police trailer, would be filled with toys.
That's nice.
Filled with toys, and I'm not talking about like toys that you just like were laying around, like nice toys.
Yeah, like brand new in the box.
brand new in
Yeah.
a box, board games, stuffed animals. I never knew where that stuff came from, and then Walmart would donate like 6 or 8 big bikes so that we can give to the bigger kids, because those toys are always geared to the
Mhm.
Yeah.
8 and under, but the bigger kids, they would be able to get a bike if that's but it was always a nice, and we would always do hot chocolate, and we would do cupcakes and
Cakes and cookies.
and cookies, and we would
That's nice.
the city would do that, and we dressed up as elves, and it was I can't answer your question because I don't know where it stopped. I don't know if the toys stopped coming or we used to do the Toys for Tots boxes. The Marines would come, drop the boxes off Toys for Tots. It was always a nice time. I don't know why, but I don't know who really spearheaded all that. I don't know who headed all of that up. I would help, but that's all that I knew.
Maybe the real person that was the organizer.
I don't know if fire.
left.
I don't know if fire.
Pipers used to do a lot of it too. They used to get all the donations.
Yeah, fire was always big on that stuff, and Dave Brown, one of our police chiefs, used to be part of that. I think too, with an organization he was part of, I think, or something.
Right in Port Richey.
Yeah,
They
but maybe
used to-
fire can help out about. Tom Quinn can probably give us some more information about that. That would be great if they could do that, because then you'd have something to give the kids.
That's nice.
Well, it sounds like we got lots of good ideas. We just got to kind of get it all organized, and first thing is actually get it announced, and so then we can start working on that. I don't want to get in any other events right now. Let's focus on the Christmas one, and then get that off the ground. And as we get closer to that, then we can start talking about the next one, which I guess will be the fishing slash. The note with
Seafood
fishing tournament, but fishing tournament was part of the seafood fest.
Seafood fest.
So, okay,
So do we want to set a meeting we said
Yeah, let's set-
next week?
you'll do next week.
I can do next Thursday. I don't think I can do any other day though.
Next Thursday, yeah. Let me see the city calendar if there's anything.
I'm actually trying to keep next week somewhat open so I could possibly get away for a couple days, but if we did it early in the week, that would work.
How about Monday? Is anybody available Monday?
I'm not.
I can't do Monday. I don't
Tuesday?
in the city calendar. I don't see anything at all. Anything?
Tuesday.
What do you see
What
Tuesday?
about Tuesday?
I'm
You
good
wanna
on
do Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I don't know if I can make it Tuesday.
And we may have something else happen Tuesday as well.
Wednesday.
You think we need to have one next week? Can we wait one more week?
We can wait too.
We can wait.
Too, so we can have like an idea of how many vendors and stuff. It gives us time.
Now, why don't we do it the following week? We got to keep the city council meeting on the 28th. We could do it that Thursday, the 30th.
I can on a Thursday. Can we have it at 5:30 instead of at 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that good with everybody?
What day?
Thursday, October 30th.
It's the day before Halloween.
Yeah. At 5:30. I may be dressed. No.
It's the day before.
Yeah.
5 or 5:30?
At
5:30.
5:30. We're celebrating the whole week.
So 30th,
The
5:30.
October 30 at 5:30. Mm-hmm.
That work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess you'll let Ashley know that, and she'll send out an invite.
Perfect. And then we'll figure out. So we're having December 5th, 6th, and 7th. I'll go through my list of vendors and see what's out there. And I can communicate with TJ as well to see what we have. You can tell me, like, this person said yes, so I'll just put them on the spreadsheet and stuff. So we have a list, and then we go from there.
So that would basically give us all of November,
We can make it happen.
and if it's going to be that first week in December, I'm just thinking about getting an advertisement and stuff out.
If we do it October 30th, our meeting, then we would have to just hit the ground running on the 30th.
We're gonna try and get sponsors for any of it.
Well, we have $7,000 that we can.
Because I think the tent and the table and stuff is like 2.
Yeah.
And then I want to say bill was like 700 or 800.
Yeah.
The
It wasn't bad.
porta potties.
No. And then the porta potties.
Do we try to get sponsors?
I would like to see some sponsors like for lights too, like to light up the actual park.
We're trying to help businesses, not shake them down, right? So we,
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe I know this probably is going to sound ridiculous, but like even if we could use some have you ever seen those PVC arches?
Mhm.
And maybe if we did like $1,000 sponsor and they could put their business name outside one of those lighted PVC arches that the kids can walk through like a tunnel
Yeah.
type of thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Who does? I know Dunedin does the poles. They have their street light poles, and then every business, whoever I guess participates, and I'm assuming they're sponsors, they get a pole to light up or do whatever they want, decorate. And is it Newport Richey that does the Christmas
They
trees?
used to do the trees, but they had so many people vandalizing, they stopped doing
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah,
I was thinking maybe.
because
I
we
mean,
could have done the trees along the path in the park.
yeah. I mean, we can do the trees that just for that holiday, and that's it. And you got to take your tree out. I mean, it could be you want to bring your tree as a
Sponsor a
sponsor.
tree.
They can
We'd
bring,
have to ask Daryl if there's enough power there to do that, though.
or if it's not lit,
and like put them,
Maybe we limit like 10 trees, 12
put them around the
trees.
pavilion or something. Or?
Yeah, put them around the pavilion because there's all power there. So
and just for that day. I mean, for that weekend,
yeah.
and then they take their tree
They take their
back, so we
stuff
don't
back.
have any issues with
Or we
vandalism.
auction them off,
That too.
like
would-
they do
they
that
would bring their
festival
own-
of trees. Yeah,
Yeah, they would bring their own
bring
And
their
then-
own and decorate it.
and decorate it.
Mhm.
That's not a bad idea. And then we would they would have to pay for that, like pay to put their tree there, right?
Well, that would be their sponsorship.
Their
I would think is
sponsorship.
their tree, right? Their tree, and then they could put their business name up.
Yeah.
on it.
That would be cute. But we're not making anything, right? No. We would that's for them to sponsor and start that way. And maybe it grows. Like, not the tree.
See something here.
Is that
I hate to wait till the 30th.
So do you want to do it next week?
What's the week before?
The 20th through the 24th. I know next week I can't do the 20th and I can't do the 24th, which obviously Monday and Friday.
Is there council that week?
No council that week.
There's nothing.
I could probably do Tuesday that week.
The 21st.
You said you couldn't do the 21st.
I'm able to do the 21st.
I can do the 21st.
Wait, is that next week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Next Tuesday.
I might be able to do the 21st. It depends on what happens this weekend.
And like I said, we may have something else on Twitter. We I really should probably keep that open.
for a special meeting.
No wait, Monday down, 20th.
I don't know if I can be there Monday. I might have to be at a customer.
Like with travel. Would you be able
Monday I
to
would
join
have to do
remotely?
it at 6.
Could you join remotely if we had it at
I might be able to,
6?
possibly. I don't know. It depends on how it's going.
Is that for sure? You're still up there.
I'll know after tomorrow.
Well, why don't we tentatively schedule for the 20th?
At what time? Maybe at 6? Because I can do it at 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 on the 20th?
That works.
And then if that changes, let me know. And let's pick an alternate.
Okay, Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m. And then alternate is what day?
Um, not enough days and hours in the week.
Nope.
Uh,
Do a Zoom from home?
I think we have to be here. I think
Well,
we have.
so
Like, can you all be on a Zoom call maybe?
but that's a seated quorum.
Um,
Alternate would have to be going to the 30th, I guess.
Okay.
We'll shoot for the 20th, and if we can't, well, I tell you what. Depending on this other thing, the 21st would open up if I don't
Okay.
need that. So let's go with the 20th right now. You'll know tomorrow. Okay. Let me know, and I'll probably know more tomorrow. as
Okay.
Alright.
So everyone stay tuned on your emails.
Yeah.
So now we're scheduled for Monday, October 20th at 6 p.m.
That's 6
For right
p.m.
now.
That's fine,
Okay.
actually.
That work for you, boss?
I am always here.
That's right. You got nowhere to go.
I got no place else to go.
No wife to go home to. You got to call her though. Sounds like.
Shoulder to cry now. Yeah, she's all right. I'll call her in a minute.
Okay, so we'll continue on that. I don't know if you think you can have something over flyer wise. We could look at 20. Then if that's good, that's easy for you. You probably got something I got to change the dates on it.
Not always, no.
It's either sleep or do a flyer. You could just do a flyer, right?
Yeah, and actually, seriously, whatever flyers we had for car show, whatever, just take one of those and change the car for Santa Claus and just something like that.
I can throw something
Yeah.
together. I just don't know if I'm gonna have to work this weekend though or not. So tentatively, I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back on Saturday or Sunday. So
Oh, okay. That's what you're gonna find tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's enough for future events. We got hands full of Christmas. We got to focus on. So, any old business?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Look for a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We're out of here. Be adjourned.